Calvin here from Shedding Sheep New Zealand. It's wet and it's cold, and we're getting into lambing season. It's been beautiful days for like a week, and then today is kind of the day I thought I could start seeing lambs from, and turned to custard with us. Anyway, we're not talking about that. I was down at my neighbour's this morning because they had a lamb that had some things under its neck. It was kind of weird, and the vet was okay with me going down and feeding. So there's a warning for you guys that don't like to see blood and guts and animals being cut apart and dead animals. Please just stop watching. I'm not interested in, if you want to complain about it. Yeah, it's a bit yucky, but we're also trying to keep other animals alive, because if we get onto these problems earlier rather than later, there's a good chance that we can prevent other problems. For you guys that want to watch, I'm going to leave what was said in the chat with the vet. He wasn't exactly certain what it was, but they go back and they take their photos and they have a chat, and someone somewhere will know what the problem was. Now, it turns out that this one is hyperthyroidism. Not enough iodine is the diagnosis. Or the solution is more iodine. And this is a good opportunity, one, to share so other people can see it, so if they have it, they know what it's about, or they can integrate a prevention program into their livestock. And great for my neighbour to be spotting this. It's a triplet, born dead, and she did an inspection and found these things in its neck. So that's really good. Right, let's look at what we found. We'll summarise at the end. Right, look at this. The description wasn't quite what I was expecting, actually. I got told nodules, but it's more like a chicken's crop. A full chicken's crop, isn't it? That's full of food at night. That's what it feels like. And it's hard.
There's actually two, if you feel, there's two.
There's one there. Yep, and there's one there. One there, yep, there's definitely two of them in there. Like tucked up, really big testicles.
Yes.
That's interesting, isn't it? Wow. Let's see what the vet says.
It's completely wrapped around the trachea, and the swelling of the mandible lymph node as well. Nothing else weird?
No, it was one of triplets. Other two were perfectly fine.
So the idea here, of course, is to find out what this is, to see if it's something that needs to be sorted or prevented, or there's something missing, there's a supplement missing, isn't there? That's the idea.
It's not completely symmetrical. This side is bigger than that one.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the question. Of course, we're trying to find if there is a problem, an ongoing problem with these sheep, isn't there? Prevention is better than cure.
That's right.
Oh.
So keep it a little bit apart. So that's the jugular. One of the big veins going to the heart.
Is it normally that big?
No, looks a little bit bigger than normal. Because normally it's constricted more, but it's bigger than normal. Now we're looking for the windpipe. It's actually here. This is where she grease. So it is wrapped around the trachea. So this is where the animal breathes, right? This goes to the lungs, windpipe. And it does seem to be, like you said, like a thyroid, like a... Let's see what this stuff is made of. Very bloody.
It's almost like a lung.
It looks like, yeah, more like a liver.
A liver, yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, liver, of course.
Mouth. So this is the start of the esophagus. Just want to see if there's anything weird in there. That is your, the closing off when you swallow. Close this.
Nice. Oh yep, got it. It's not like a blood clot either, is it? It's not.
No.
It's actually like an organ.
Yeah. No, it's just a.
Does it have a liver on the inside?
A growth. This is fat, I think. It's not inflammation. I've seen it. Animals being born with a lung infection. It's so weird. So it's just wrapped around exactly what the thyroid gland is, and I think yeah, it's a sort of neoplasia. It's a sort of cancer, early stage, because cancer is just proliferation of tissue, right? You have to send this off to really know what it is, of course. Sort of capsule around it. Peel it out. Seems like the blood vessels run right through in it. So there's also something called like a hemangiome. It's a sort of blood vessel tumor. It's hard to figure out what it is without, taking a biopsy or sending it off, but I've never seen it. I should take a picture though. My phone. Alright, I'll ask Andrew.
Do you want to take a piece of it back, Joe? You can take the lamb back if you like.
Hmm?
You can take the lamb back if you like.
Nah, it's just because when we have to discard it through the destroy for dogs and cats, you pay per kilo for the animal. So you're better off burying it here than pay like $100 for it, getting rid of something small like that.
So realistically, just monitor, check that none
It's
others
new.
have it, the same
Yeah.
thing.
A born defect,
Yeah.
and I've never seen it, and I think it's a hemangiome. So it's sort of, vascular tumor. That's how I describe it. But it's good to know, this might be an inflammation or something else going wrong. But no.
It's nice to know early on if you've got a problem.
Yeah.
One thing I got wrong a couple of years ago was I had lambs dying, and it wasn't after sort of 3 or 4 of them I went, hey, I've got a problem.
Yeah.
And then getting one that's suitable to go in for an autopsy. Whereas if you grab the first, not early on, the earlier you make a decision
Yeah.
to get in and get checked, the sooner you can
Oh, Well, that's what they do when
Working.
you keep like thousands of chickens, right?
Yeah.
You cull a few every week, just to
Oh,
open
yes.
them up and to see if there's anything in there.
Yep.
But yeah, those veins look a little bit too distended and too big for me anyway. So yeah, it's probably not survivable anyway. Now we can open her up here, but I don't think we're gonna find anything weird. Small intestines, liver,
Yeah, that was alright. Yep.
looks normal, gallbladder. See, that aspect looks a little bit like bladder.
It does. It looks
Just-
very similar.
Yeah. Sharp edges. Nah, there's nothing wrong here.
Nothing wrong.
Meconium is in there, the first poopies.
Nothing wrong except it's dead.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Kidneys. Yeah, that's it.
That's cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Handy you're coming out for other things too to have a look at this sort of thing.
Yeah, well, I like it, you know, and even in dead animals, opening them up just gives so much. It's fun, and it's like a puzzle. Fun in the sense that, you know, if you find something, you can really use it to treat others.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do like.
You
that.
can't save that one,
No.
but you can save other ones.
Yeah.
Is the kind of what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when you talk about diarrhea or something like that in the guts or whatever.
Yeah.
You can see the stuff in there, and then you can start treating them.
Right, you can see my ewes are handling what's cold, wet. My girls are going to land. Might be able to see if I can get into the shed. But hyperthyroidism is caused because of lack of iodine. And I was actually watching another video this weekend about someone talking about treating and using iodine with their stock. So let's have a look at my mineral mix and see if it's in there.
Right, Crystallix. Yeah, I have all of these. I was going to do a video and I haven't had a chance. Let's have a look at the list. It's on here somewhere. Iodine. Right, it's in that one. Calcium iodate, iodine, and hydrates. Anyway, it's got iodine in that one. That's should actually show what it is, eh? That's that one. Now this one, oh, there it is. Yep, same stuff, iodine. Cool. So all three are listed with iodine. I've been meaning to do a video to go over the costings of those products and trying to work out how they or you get a return on them. Well, I've just found one reason how you can get a return: by not having sick ewes and dead lambs. I've just given my sheep a B12 with selenium. Now, there's no iodine in that one.
Inside of it.
Salt block. We got copper, a little bit of copper, a little bit of zinc, some iodine. That's what we wanted, and a little bit of selenium. So I don't think I need to worry about it with my girls because it's also in every one of those mineral licks as well. So good to know just that by keeping up with these supplements that I've probably prevented it in my stock. Yeah, iodine in that one too. They've hardly been touching this one though.
They're still having a look at it.
Yeah, just a little bit, a little bit. So hopefully that's been helpful. The lack of iodine has caused the goitres in the neck of that lamb. So I have been reading and studying. This is the first time I've seen of this as well. Though there are people within the industry have talked about treating with iodine, but I never really knew why. So it's a good opportunity to share this information, and hopefully other people may know what it's about, or may have seen it, or may be helpful if someone has to diagnose that problem. As you can see, the vet hadn't seen it before, but the photos, back to the other vets, they were able to diagnose it. And we see that a lot with the vets. They haven't seen everything, but they generally will come back to us if there is an issue. And I've got a really good relationship with our local vets. I've actually asked them to come on board and do some videos like this, but they're too busy with other things, which is really disappointing. My ewes I think are okay. The neighbour is going to go into some emergency treatment to try and catch up, especially for those later born lambs. It'll be too late for those ones that are about to hit the ground, and she will be monitoring and hopefully that it doesn't occur too much. And it was more of an isolated case in the case of that ewe who had 3. So hope that's been helpful. Any comments, pop them below. Any points or times that you've seen this yourself, or information you want to add, I'd love to know more about it. And if you have got this far and you haven't subscribed, push that subscribe button. We'll talk to you again soon. Catch you later.